In central China, Wuhan was hit by a torrential downpour that rapidly transformed streets into flowing rivers. Several main roads in the city center were flooded, leaving cars either stranded or floating in the rising waters. Some vehicles on elevated roads had to shut down their engines, while others were swept away by the current, resembling drifting boats. The storm unleashed powerful winds, dust storms, hail, and torrential rain, resulting in substantial damage to infrastructure, farming, and transport systems. A fierce windstorm tore through large parts of China on April 11th and 12th, causing significant turmoil and widespread disruption. The intense weather impacted areas across both the north and the south, stretching from Inner Mongolia, Gansu, Hebei, Beijing, and Tianjin, all the way down to Jiangnan in southern China.
风好大啊，吹飞了凳子，都吹到外面去了。呜呜呜，风大哦！
Farmers faced significant losses as their sources of income were quite literally blown away. In city neighborhoods, potted plants, decorative fixtures, and construction barriers were toppled, leaving debris and litter strewn across the streets. Meteorologists explain that this extreme weather event was caused by the powerful confrontation between cold and warm air masses, a common feature of the spring season. The warm, moist air provided the perfect conditions for thunderstorms, hail, and fierce winds to develop all at once. According to the China Meteorological Administration, nearly 500 national weather stations recorded unprecedented peak wind speeds. More than 3,200 domestic flights were grounded, representing the highest number of cancellations in China this year to date.
What's
惠阳咧狂風暴雨，哎呦，睇到我咯，係咩啊？天龍橋。
操！这啥？我靠，这太久了！
In regions like Hunan, Beijing, and Tianjin, wind speeds climbed to level 13 or higher on the Beaufort scale. In Inner Mongolia, the fierce gusts tore down trees and brought down tall walls. In the countryside, the destruction was even more intense. Countless farming greenhouses were torn apart, with their plastic sheets and metal structures lifted and scattered by the wind. Beijing was also battered by intense winds surpassing level 10, along with thunder and lightning storms. The sky took on a yellow hue as sandstorms engulfed the city, severely cutting visibility. Powerful gusts shook the windows of high-rise buildings and launched tents and market stalls into the air. In Shijiazhuang, the capital of Hebei and one of the most severely affected areas, the streets looked like something out of a disaster film. Vehicles battled fierce winds, with some coming to a complete stop. Trash bins were sent rolling down the roads, and a large archway on a pedestrian street gave way under the intense wind pressure. In the rural areas of Hubei, farmland, greenhouses, and roads suffered significant damage. Hail battered the crops while powerful winds uprooted trees, causing widespread losses in agriculture. Experts have cautioned that more intense convective weather is anticipated in the coming days and advised residents to stay alert to weather warnings and avoid going outside during hazardous conditions. Authorities in the affected areas have put their emergency response plans into action. In the countryside, hail wiped out vast stretches of vegetable farms and fruit orchards, leaving farmers in the area deeply impacted.
你们看一下后续啊，刚才一个大风直接把这个窗户给拔掉了，还正正的。现在。
In southern China, including regions such as Hunan, Jiangxi, and Guizhou, hailstorms and torrential rain hit at the same time. In certain areas, the rainfall reached over 60 millimeters per hour. Fallen trees took down power lines, leading to extensive outages that lasted for hours. Emergency teams worked overnight in hazardous conditions to restore power.